look at this thing of beauty. This is a giant box from Budk. I'm really happy that I got this in because first thought I was gonna get it yesterday, Friday, and then the tracking said, "Oh, it'll be here Monday." Then I wasn't disappointed. I was like, "That's fine." I would have preferred to open this thing up on the weekend, and so today, Saturday, it's been nice and cold outside, so I opened up the house, let out all the hot air, and I saw this thing sitting by the front door. I was like, "Oh shit, it came today." So I'm just gonna jump right into it. I got one of those grab bag, like ammo crate things. I'm not normally into the survivalist scene, but that's what the kind of stuff that they have in it, and it comes in an ammo crate, I guess. And one of the reasons for me getting it, besides the fact that I like opening these things, is I thought, you know, even if there's nothing in it that I like or want or need or whatever, that's fine. I got this crate thing I can throw in my Jeep, and you know, I guess it's neat that the packaging itself has some use, right? And there's some other stuff I ordered. They sort of expanded their grab bag options. I saw there was, like, I think hats, but I didn't really want any hats. And rings. So I was like, I'll get the rings. That sounds fun. I don't wear rings, but well, I bought a lot of stuff. Look at this. I got a... Oh, I forgot about that. And that. Oh, gosh. I bought a lot of stuff here. Spent 140 bucks. Jeez. You just kind of click away and fill up your cart and check out without even thinking about it. And, wow, $140. So I got some cheap stuff that, like, I just kind of saw it and I was like, ah, what the hell. I kind of want to get it. And so that's what I did. Catalogs here. What is it this time? I guess that's the kind of guy I'm talking about. The survivalist. I don't know if I have this fully in frame, but he's like picking a lock, looking kind of like he's up to something. Maybe he's been out in the woods for a few days. This is a funny picture. I wonder if I could just get that photo, you know, like the stock photo. Oh, that'd be great. Wow, look at all this paper in here. Jeez. Kind of. Ooh, here it is. Bam. Let's just jump right into it. Here is the ammo crate utility box. It's got these like flap things on the side, and then woo, here we go. I don't remember how much this was actually. It was $70. Yeah, this is what I was hoping for. It's got like that sort of gasket O-ring liner thing, so it is waterproof. Not that I plan on like driving into any bodies of water, but this is just full of stuff. Let's just start at the top. What's this? Foldable Flask set with funnel and carabiner. Oh, okay, so it's, I guess, like a water bladder or whatever you want to put in it. A 3-pack, 26 ounce, 220 ounce flasks with funnel. Survival, tactical, camping, rescue. Let's see what it says here. These M48 Commando survival flasks are great to carry in a hiking or camping pack. They'll flatten and fold and roll when empty. A funnel is included for spill-free filling, and a screw-on pop cap ensures it won't leak when not in use. I guess it's sort of like, oh, you can freeze them too. Okay. Like a camel pack, but without the pack. So, now I have 3 of those. Oh, something in a box. A pop-up camping lantern. Oh, that's kind of neat. It's like a little compact camping lantern. I probably would use this at some point. It's pretty much what it looks like, I guess. I wonder if it comes with like batteries or if I have to install those. I don't know. Let's find out. If it's LED or whatever, I'm sure it says all that, but I'm just gonna rip it out and look. Oh gosh, get out of there. Okay. Someone at work has like a speaker, kind of like this. It like you twist it, right? No. I'm gonna break it. What am I doing? Oh, it does need batteries. Shit. 3 AAAs. Okay, well, whatever. I guess you're supposed to do that. Oh, that's kind of cool. I guess there's like a hinge on here. So, okay, I don't know how this works. Perhaps I should read the instructions. I'll come back to that another time. But it pops up and it lights. Okay. This looks like some kind of food. Oh yeah, okay. Noodle soup. There's some kind of what the hell? Like powder on it. Chicken flavor with hearty vegetables. It's just a dry soup. Best. That's funny. Best emergency value. Just add water, ready to eat in minutes. Okay. Yeah, I mean, when I go camping and stuff, I'll bring, if I feel like having soup, I'll bring in cans, but having dry stuff, you just need to add water to. That's good in an emergency situation, right? Especially when it's the best emergency value. How much does this make? Holy cow, it feels like it's pretty big. 50 grams, 4 servings, so a couple 100 grams, but that's dry weight, right? I don't know. Doesn't say how many people it feeds. But anyway. Now we got this thing. What is this? Jet flame lighter with carabiner. Okay. This is a Trailblazer. This is the brand that keeps kind of coming up. So, apparently this is a lighter. How does it work? Okay, so you push the green button to flip it open, and then I guess it's, yeah, just an electric lighter. Okay, well, it's a combo carabiner lighter on a nylon strap. Can't say I had one of these. Okay, what's next? Oh, another Trailblazer item. A carabiner emergency fishing pod. Huh. So I guess it includes fire blade on key ring. Fire blade. I guess they're saying this metal thing is for making fires, striking those fire starters. Magnesium rod, hook with line, floats, lead sinkers, swivels, fire, tinder, and flint, paracord, and a metal carabiner. So I guess all the fishing stuff is wrapped up inside the cord, and then it even includes fire starting stuff, so you can like cook and catch and cook your fish all in one little package. That's clever, you know. The people, at least these things are like kind of unique and not so boring so far. Okay, another Trailblazer item. So I guess Budk just started kind of getting into the whole survival thing like a year ago or so, and so I figured they're starting to throw that stuff into their regular grab bags. So that's one of the reasons why I figured I would give one of these things a shot. And now I can kind of see that this must be a brand that they're partnered with or that they produce or something. This just looks like a big thing of twine. Ready to go resource wire. It's like something out of a video game. I'll trade you some resource wire. Useful for a variety of tasks. 18 gauge galvanized wire, strong and pliable metal. I guess you could use it to make like snares and stuff, or tying together sticks to make like a makeshift lean-to or something. I could see how that could be useful, but I don't know. I guess rope could do a lot of those things too, right? Well, okay. Okay. Oh, there's a knife in here. Check it out. And that's one of the reasons why I kind of didn't like the way Budk was going into the whole survival thing, because for me, it was always about the knives. Even though, like, they're cheap and crappy, I know this. I'm not just, like, throwing my money at them and getting disappointed every time and then repeating myself. I actually do enjoy getting the cheap, shitty knives because, like, it's a hobby, and it's an inexpensive one, and if I ever lose something, I'm not mad. I do own nice knives. I got a bunch of Spyderco knives and Benchmade. But anyway, this is the Iwo Jima Beachhead assisted opening. You know, it's got a little story about Iwo Jima. You know, it's just about the blade, stone wash blade. I guess it's because of the handle. Maybe they're saying like that represents Iwo Jima. I don't know. It's pretty big and heavy. It's got Iwo Jima written on it. And my experience with open assisted blades from Budk is that they're usually pretty darn weak. Sometimes it's the sprung steel cut out from the liner, or sometimes the spring is just too darn weak for the blade. But let's see. Oh! That happened off camera, but the bottom part of the box got hit by the blade and it flew across the room. Holy cow! That thing... Wow. Alright. I take back everything I just said. That was pretty cool. And I kind of like the black stone wash look. It's like distressed. There's some writing on there about Iwo Jima. That's pretty fun. I'm gonna have to play around with this knife a little bit, and oh, it's got like the hot low riding clip, which I like, and you don't see very much on knives anymore. It's a liner lock, half serrated spear point with a thumb. Well, it's got the thumb stud, but it's also got the flipper, so it's flipper opening. I kind of like this. I'm not really into like World War II memorabilia, but I kind of like this knife. It doesn't happen very often with Budk. I'll get the bottom of that box later. All right. Ooh, another package of resource wire. Oh my god, look at the size of this thing. It barely fits in the crate. It's a massive freaking bad to the bone tactical Commando M48 knife from United Cutlery with kind of a cool looking sheath. Actually, it's like a scabbard. I've had knives from United Cutlery before, and they're just the kind of standard novelty, I guess, knives. So I'll open this up and play around with it later. I like the whole scabbard sheath thing, though. That's pretty cool. And I think these sell M48. That sounds familiar. I think they sell these for quite a bit on their website. Warning, razor sharp blade, stainless steel. Let's see if there's anything interesting it says about it. 7-inch blade. They don't really say very much. Just what it's made out of. Okay, next thing. Oh, interesting. This appears to be some kind of a pack, I guess. I don't know what this is, but it's OD green. It says M48 Ops It's like it's a fanny pack that's made to look tactical. It's got those really big zippers. You know what I mean? That like actually work pretty well, if that's what these are. So it's just a package to hold all your stuff, your go bag. It's a man purse. It's a tactical man purse. That's pretty much what I see here. And I'm not complaining. I might actually put all of this stuff in the tactical man purse. There's only a couple of things left. There's a survival guide in a plastic bag. This is their Budk's. Yeah, they must have a strong connection with this Trailblazer stuff, because this is the same kind of symbol you see. Symbology. SHTF. Shit hits the fan. Survival guide. How to survive in diverse environments and extreme situations. Which it's in a plastic bag, so I guess you throw it in the bottom of the waterproof ammo crate, and you're doubly protected. So hopefully they have some good stuff in here. Like my take on survival prepper gear is having the gear is half of it. I would think that being able to survive without it would be an even better place to be. So if you have both, then you're on target to survive when the shit hits the fan. I don't really collect this stuff. I don't prep for anything. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't think the end of times are coming. But if they do, I will have a signal, and I will be able to post about it on Facebook. Because the last item in the box is a solar charger with some kind of a little bit of graphene graphic on here, I guess. Well, it shows a picture of it hanging off of a backpack. Maybe I'll put it on my my survivalist man purse. What did I call it? Tactical man purse. Not much to say about these. It's just your typical solar charger. You can plug it in to stuff and then let the sun shine down on it, and it'll charge your things. I don't have one of these, and so yeah, it'll be kind of neat to have, I guess. It works on smartphones, tablets, MP3 players, Bluetooth. What? I don't know what that means. It comes with a flashlight built in. That's pretty neat. And they call it a torch, emergency LED torch. So I wonder if this is made in the UK. There's a hidden dual USB micro charge ports. Comes with a carabiner. Yeah, I wonder what the hidden ports. I don't like. You don't want people to know about them. Like if somebody else finds this off your dead body, then it's like, oh, I wish I could have charged my satellite phone, but I didn't know it had that hidden port. I don't know. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun with some of this stuff. Especially that super powerful opening Iwo Jima knife. Well, before I get it all back in there, let's. I really like this. This is neat. I'm pretty happy about that. Let's dig back into the box and find some of the other stuff that I ordered. Okay. Got it. What is all this stuff? I don't even remember ordering some of this stuff. Oh, I remember ordering that one. Yeah. Oh, holy shit. What the hell did I buy? It was so long ago. I mean, not that long ago, like last week, but it was long enough ago that I just don't remember all that stuff. Now I did. Okay, I remember buying these Wahoo Killers is what I'm always going to call them, but they're really generic, basically Mora counterfeit Moras that come with different colors on the butts, and that's pretty much all there is to them. Just different colors of the plastic on the end of these. So this is like a crimson red, and this one's a yellow, and I've got a bunch of different colors. When they first started selling these, I bought one because it was $2, and I think I got the blue one, and I was like, you know what, I actually kind of like this, because it's, I don't really fish. I don't have a practical use for them. I don't have a real reason to like them, but I do. So it's because of the way the sheath is just an all plastic one piece, and the clips kind of soft enough that you can just slip this right into your belt line or whatever. And the blade, oh, this one's black. It's kind of cool, super dull, but it's got a really rubbery, grippy feel. Oh yeah, and the color up here too. And the way it slides in, and it's got this little platform for you to put your thumb to pull it out easily. And it just like that, the feel of it just feels well designed. Which, I mean, I guess you could argue they didn't design it, so that's... Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that, but... So I got the blue one at first, and then I ended up getting like a green one, and I think an orange one, and that was all they had. So I was like, cool, I wanted to collect something that's like, I like it, and it's cheap, and now I have the full collection. And then they came out with a black one, which came with a set of other knives that I didn't give a shit about. And I was like, I'm not gonna buy that whole set just to say, now I have a complete collection. But then I saw this one and the yellow one, and I was like, well, for a couple bucks each, I'll do it. So I did. Now I have those. I do remember ordering this. I don't know, this is relatively new to me. It's a smallish fixed blade knife by Kissing Crane. It kind of reminds me of like the Budk General's knife, except it's Kissing Crane and it's smaller. And I really liked the look of it. And it wasn't that much. And they had a couple options. They had like a yellow one, and then this black one. Oh, that's nice. And I know Kissing Crane makes decent, borderline decent things. And it's just nice to look at. And oh, this is going to be neat. And it's heavy. And shiny. So I'm glad I bought it. How much did I pay for that? $20, $21.95 or something like that. And there's a sheath, which came with one of those silica gel packets that just fell out. So I guess it just kind of slips in and follows the contour. This leather is actually not cheap and shitty like you get from like Ridge Runner or something. Holds it pretty well. I like this so much. Yeah, I'm glad I made that purchase. I think the yellow one was more expensive, or either that or I just didn't like the yellow. So anyway, that was one of my purchases that I made, then forgot about, then remembered. What are these? Oh yeah, I bought these for work. Well, and home. These are just those like telescoping magnet pickup things. So it can hold up to 5 pounds of stuff. Well, depending on how magnetic it is, I suppose. And it's got a little neodymium magnet at the end, and I'm sure you already know what this is. So you can say, oh gosh, I dropped that screw behind the oven, and then you can just kind of fish for it until you get it, you know. So I got one of these for work. I'm just going to carry it with me, and I got one for home too. They were pretty cheap. What did I get these for? Oh, they were $4 a piece. And I'm sure you can find them cheaper elsewhere, but there's really not much to them anyway, so... okay. I have 2 massive boxes that look like there's some kind of knife. I think I know what the big black one is, so I'm going to try this one first. It says Full Tang hand. Oh, yeah, okay. I think I know what this is. So there's this knife that I've seen floating around Budk since like forever, and I always see them advertising it, and I'm like, wow, that thing looks like a piece of junk. I kind of want it. And I think that's what I got here. Let's see, not more silica gel. Yep. This is basically just like a dagger, but it's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Wow. I didn't expect it to be this big because it was so cheap. I thought that it was going to be tiny, like maybe the size of this one at most, but this is actually like a, what do they call it, a wakizashi size. And it comes with a sheath. This is the shitty leather I was mentioning earlier, by the way. What did I pay for that? Good lord. $6.98, and that's why I was expecting it to be a lot smaller. And it says it's full tang, so that just means that there's a lot of metal to it. I expected the handle material to be a little more grippy, kind of like the Mora ripoffs here, but it's actually surprisingly not, and it's very front heavy. But for $6.98, shoot. Of course it's not sharp, that's just checking. I don't know, high value knife, I guess. The sheath is super thin leather, and there's, how does this work? Oh, okay, it's like Velcro. I'd rather have Velcro than a snap, because those tend to rust on these things. Oh, it's so thin though, I feel like it's just gonna rip. I'm not disappointed. For the price point, I'm not disappointed. Now this thing, this is what I originally had gone on there to buy. I saw a picture of this in the catalog. The Delta Defender, Counter-Terrorist Force. That's not why I wanted it. I wanted it because I was like, I'd like to just get like a big, cool looking, badass knife to throw into my Jeep, and just to have in it. Again, I'm not like, oh, I'm gonna get held up at gunpoint or something, but you know, you just, if I happen to walk into a situation, I don't want a gun. I want this. So it's got a nylon sheath. It's bloody huge. And let's get all this plastic off. Wow, this thing is like out of a video game. This is the knife that the Doom guy would use. It is so big, and it's got that look I like, that black stonewash look. I just, something about it that I like. It's got different types of serrations on the top and bottom. It's not that sharp, but that's not the point. This is just to look intimidating. And it is a big hunk of metal, and it is full tang. You got your choice of lanyard holes down here and also throughout the handle, I suppose. It's got a very generous choil, but then right after that there's serrations. So unless you want to I get, maybe it's for your finger, I don't, that seems kind of strange to me, but wow, I almost like the Tanto better. The $7 one that was much bigger than I expected. Okay, so this was actually kind of expensive, but it looks badass, which is what I wanted. This one was like $18, so I guess just I got what I wanted, so whatever. Get this back on here, and the last thing to look at, I believe, is the rings. You get 3 of them for like $10, and I was like, I've never done that before. I'm gonna get the mystery rings. So 2 of them came in just like a little baggie, so I can already see what they are. But the third one came in a little, like, jeweler's box type of thing. Well, not that fancy. Not one with a hinge on it, anyway. Alright, so it's... yeah. It's a badass looking skull, I guess, of a guy wearing... I don't know what. Sunglasses? That's the only thing I can really figure out on this thing. Okay. And then this one is a very generic skull and crossbones with like a German foot soldier style helmet. Very Third Reich. Not that I'm into that stuff. Okay. And in the box, it's a tight box. That's what she said. It's kind of a, I guess, Celtic looking thing. Hard, yeah, I don't know. I guess if I put it in the fireplace, words appear in the back. Look up. This thing's thick. And I don't really know what I'm looking at. Like a griffin? Maybe? I don't know. Just a generic. What the hell is that? So there's some creatures or something on it. Mythological Celtic creatures. I don't know. I think I kind of like this one the best because the other ones are kind of obnoxious with how much chrome they have. I think this one's kind of trying to be a spider. But then the dude is wearing some kind of samurai mask with sunglasses and then like a bicycle helmet with flames on it. I don't know. Oh, that's weird. And then like on the other side, there's just like a hollow pit where his face is. This one's, it's like super light. This one's actually got the same thing going on. If you look out the other side, you can see the, well, if you put a flashlight in there, you can project the skull onto a wall, maybe. Okay, well, I don't really know what these are made out of. There's nothing that says anything about their composition, but I don't expect that they would be really worth anything. Here's me modeling one of them. Maybe, do I wear it the other way? I don't know. Maybe I should wear it to work and just see what everyone thinks. Anyway, that was unexpected. I really thought this would be coming on Monday. Well, at first I thought it would be coming yesterday, but that's what you get out of the ammo crate. I was not disappointed. I got some pretty neat things that I'm kind of intrigued about. This fishing pod. I'll have to open up and check out this big M48 knife. And I guess those are my favorite things. Oh yeah, and then the tactical fanny pack. Okay, so hopefully that represents the kinds of things you can expect in your own ammo crate. And as a bonus, you get the crate itself, which is the primary reason that I got it, because I was like, you know, if I don't like anything in it, at least I have this container that I can throw into my Jeep with stuff in it. And that is it for today. Thanks for watching.